Just on a power update, at one point our highest total of outages was 1.3 million customers. Colquitt EMC told us Saturday in Valdosta, they represent a lot of the rural counties down there. In Hurricane Idalia, which was the worst storm they'd ever seen, they had 500 poles broken. This storm they have 1,000. Our EMCs have restored 208,645 customers. They had 435,000 out at peak. Obviously, our EMCs are dealing with rural areas. It's a lot harder to get to, takes a lot more time, and normally there's a lot more trees blocking long stretches of roads that they need to go down. So just keep that in mind as they continue to respond. Georgia Power at peak had 820,000 customers out. They have 370,000 out. So I know a lot of people are frustrated with power, but just know things are getting done. And when you have literally several 100,000 people that are back online now, that allows them to move resources to really affected areas like Augusta. And so I think as the next couple of days unfold, you'll see even more consolidated efforts in communities like this, Valdosta and other hard hit areas, entire counties that are without power, and we'll continue to do everything we can. At last count, Georgia Power had 15,000 people that were responding to the storm. When you think about not only the linemen, but other people that are organizing the response. Marty and I had the opportunity to visit with some of the line crews this morning prior to the press conference, and I asked them what they were working on. They're troubleshooting and fixing things that they can fix or what they got on their trucks, but they're also doing a lot of reconnaissance work, if you will, sending information back to the supply chains, letting them know how many poles they need, how much wire they need, how many transformers they need, how many switches they need. So even though it may seem at times that there's not work going on, there's a lot of work going on. It's just so much damage, takes so much coordination and assessment that it's just going to take some time. But just know that they are working extremely hard, and we're very appreciative of that. The CEO for Georgia Power, Kemp, has been saying this is the most devastating storm they've ever had to deal with in the state of Georgia. They feel like they have over 5,000 poles that are damaged and over 9,000 spans of wire that are down. So obviously this is a massive storm. Lastly, before I turn it over to General Wilson on the Department of Transportation, Commissioner McMurray's with us today. Most state routes are now passable, at least one lane open. We do still have 573 damaged traffic signals. We've repaired 417.